Well, Deb Murphy filed this report for Sierra Wave Media. Bob Kingston's 15-home subdivision on the Bishop Nursery site on Home Street raised a lot of heat from neighbors on Rome Drive over the last 6 months. Much of that heat had cooled by the Planning Commission meeting that was held last night. Now, while some of the neighbors assumed the subdivision was a done deal, the clinchers seemed to be in agreement between the primary opponent, Terrence Ty, and Kingston, that was reached earlier Tuesday. Ty read off the elements of the agreement, much of which had been touched on in the revised initial study mitigated negative declaration, which was approved by the Bishop City Council earlier this month. Now, two of those elements, homes across Bishop Creek from Rome Drive residents, would be single story, and a 6-foot solid concrete block topped with 2 feet of lattice would be built to shield homes from Rome residents. And they were added to the city's conditions of approval. Now, the conditional use permit was approved 6-0. Approval of the tract map passed 4-2. The subdivision map now goes back to the Bishop City Council. The variances under discussion were a 42-foot right-of-way rather than 60-foot, subtracting the planter strip and sidewalk on the first 250 feet on the south side of Subdivision Road, a 28-foot radius hammerhead turnaround rather than a 50-foot radius cul-de-sac, less than the minimum 7,500 square foot lot size for 11 of the homes, and less than 50-foot frontage for 2 of the homes on the turnaround. Now, following Bob Kingston's brief statement, project engineer Andy Holmes of Triad Homes Associates Incorporated, he explained the rationale behind the request for variances, which boiled down to maintaining an R1 residential development within the constraints of the 2.75 acre lot. Now, the street into the subdivision abuts the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power property south of the current Bishop Nursery parking lot. Lots 14 and 15 run along the road. Now, if the street right-of-way width went to 60 feet, those lots would be too narrow for R1, Andy Holmes said. We had the option of condos or apartments, but Bob wanted it R1. Andy Holmes' background includes participation on Inyo County's advisory board for its general plan and housing element. According to Holmes, some of Bishop's zoning is unique to Bishop. Planning Director Gary Schley said the city intended to update zoning ordinances in the very near future. Commissioner Robert Lothorpe asked each of the 10 public commenters if they approved of the project. All but 3 did in principle, but had concerns about the variances for safety reasons. 2 did not approve of the project, and Ty would not answer the question. You can see more on this story from Deb Murphy on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, 2 more people have said they will run for county supervisor positions, including Matt Kingsley, who is seeking re-election to the Inyo County Board of Supervisors for the 5th District. Now, in a press release, Matt Kingsley wrote, quote, "I am seeking a second term representing Inyo County's 5th District. I feel honored and humbled by the support and engagement by the citizens of Inyo County and the 5th District in particular. The complexity and diversity of issues that face us are challenging. With your help, I am fulfilling promises I made in my campaign 4 years ago." Kingsley continues, "I will provide fresh and innovative leadership approaches by building strong relationships with constituents, stakeholders, and peers to enable the Board of Supervisors to work productively. I have the enthusiasm, energy, and commitment to continue representing all of Inyo County and the citizens of the many small communities that make up the 5th District." The 5th District, Kingsley continues, needs a leader who has experience, knowledge, and common sense to engage the issues and confidently and transparently. My leadership skills, extensive experience, and the connection with the 5th District will allow me to continue serving effectively as your representatives to the Board of Supervisors. With your support, I look forward to serving you for 4 more years, end quote. And Bridgeport resident John Peters has announced his candidacy for Mono County District 4 supervisor. Peters wrote in a press release, quote, "Living, working, and serving the communities in Mono County for the past 17 years has helped prepare me for my next venture in public service. My plan is to run for the District 4 supervisor seat in Mono County. My commitment to public service is evident. I have and continue to be a member of numerous local and county-wide organizations. Currently, I serve as an elected official on the on the Eastern Sierra Unified School District Board of Trustees representative from Area 2. I was elected in 2012 and am serving in the 4th year of a 4-year term. John Peters continues, as your supervisors, one of my goals will be to promote economic vitality in District 4 and the entire county. I will also promote policies that build communities and families. Instilling trust for the employees of Mono County and their leaders is also a top priority. We need to secure the future of Mono County and District 4 with quality leadership. I am one of those leaders, end quote. And again, that was from John Peters, and you can see the full press releases from Matt Kingsley and John Peters on our website, sierrawave.net. We'll be back with more news.